11, and I want to welcome you. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I have a reason why I haven't been on since last week. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in, and then I will let you know. But I'm still working on the steering wheel cover that I started last Tuesday. I haven't had much time to work on it, but as soon as some people come in, I will let you know about that. What happened? We had a couple things happen, so I haven't got to work on this or got to make any videos. So, and then I did go to some thrift stores, so I'm going to show you a little haul, and I'll probably put that on my video for tomorrow. So, if y'all are here today, y'all will get a sneak peek of it. So, I'm going to start working on this again. I ain't got too much more. I don't know if I'll get it done while we're sitting here or not. We'll make this one just a tad smaller. I think I'm going to make it about an inch smaller. My other one works, but I would like for it just to be a little bit tighter. Good morning, Shatika. I hope I said that right. I think this is the first time you've joined me. But I'm still working on the steering wheel cover that I designed that I showed last week. I've already made one and I showed it. So hopefully I can get this one done today because I want to start on some of my amigurumis I'm going to make. And today's finally sunny. I think you can see me better. And that's about the color it is. Because last week it was raining and you couldn't see the color good. But that's about the true color. Might be a tad darker. I guess everybody done left. Yeah, so sun's supposed to be out this morning, and we got a chance of thunderstorms sometime this evening. But whenever I get a few more people on, I will let y'all know what happened. Why I didn't make no videos. Yeah, I need to try to get this done today and start an amigurumi for things we're making Thursday. So hopefully I can make one or start one, because we still have this week and one more week. But I've got quite a few that I'm going to make, so some of them I will show on the lives. Because I'm going to try to get all my amigurumis done next, and then I'm going to do another thing for my mama using I don't know what you could call it. It's right here. It's right here. What you line your spoon drawers and stuff with, like shelf lining. I'm gonna take and make her some. I noticed the other day she had some cut, like she made them for her table, like placemats, and I'm gonna make some placemats, but I'm gonna crochet around them and put a pretty border on it. So I might show that on one Thursday. I know some people were making them jar openers. So I think I want to do that and make her some like coasters where she can set her drinks and decorate around the edge with the edging. So I do have things planned. It's just me getting time to work on everything to get it where I can. So nothing else happened like happened last Thursday. As I did my live Tuesday, and then Wednesday I had a bad headache again. So and then Thursday everything blew up. A little bit early today. I usually don't get on here until a little bit after 10:30, but I got everything done today. If anybody's on here, leave me a comment. We can chat some. I don't think I got any more. Hi, Anita. Oh, there's a bunch on here. I'm doing okay. Are you talking about the steering wheel cover or the placemats, Anita? Lordy. I'm doing okay today. Sorry, everybody. I need to call me. Let me see what I got. I need to call me. Let me see what I got. Yeah, live chat. Yep. I got it. Unless my chat ain't working. Ooh. Now I'll wait for a few more to come in and I'll tell y'all what happened last week. Anita, leave me a comment to see if my comments are working. They might not be working. No, I have it on right. I don't know, my comments might not be working. Yeah, I'll wait about another 10 minutes. Oh, there's Connie. My favorite bowl of chili with no beans. I'm doing okay today. I'm just tired. Oh no, I see the comments now, Anita. Oh, I see it now, Anita. Connie don't do beans. Oh no, I gotta put beans in my chili. Oh lordy. There we go. I think I forgot to chain one at the end of this row. Snickers ice cream. Yeah, I'll wait a few minutes and then I'll tell y'all what happened. Poke salad. I ain't had no poke salad in a long time. It don't grow here much anymore like it did when I was younger. Nita told you you're getting old. Well, I'm older than you, Connie. I think. I forget stuff, so I know I'm getting old. Yeah, I know what poke salad is. And rhubarb pie. I used to eat that too. She told you she. Well, I don't see nothing with getting older except for hurting so much. You're 49. Okay, you are a little bit older. You think you're 49. Yeah, I know I did that one time. I couldn't remember how old I was, and I had to call my mama. And she just started laughing at me. Hey, Maritza, how are you? What are you working on? Yeah, poke salad used to grow around here, but yeah, I'm 46, so I'm younger than both of y'all. I'm 46, and my fiance will be 60 the 2nd of August. He's 14 years older than me. Hi, Simply Made. How are you? I have to see if I'm subscribed to you or not. Let's see. Oh no, I have to go in. Let's see. Hi, Bailey. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell y'all what happened. What happened was, like Seta, is Wednesday I woke up with a bad headache again. So I didn't make my video. And then Thursday, I still wasn't feeling good, so I didn't make the video. But Thursday evening, I don't know what was wrong with this guy. But he comes down the road this way, and we have a pole right out here at the house, and they run the line, and it's hooked to the house. Well, the guy hit our telephone pole. It sounded like a bomb going off. It shook the whole house. And I got up and I said, somebody's hit this pole again. Well, by the time I done got out on the porch, he was over in the field across the road, and there's 2 light poles over there. Well, he goes sliding around on the grass because it had just got through raining, and he hits the middle pole. And that pole just started going like this. Well, he didn't stop. He took off. And I got what color the truck was and the make of it, but I didn't know the year. I think it was in the 2000s. But he kept going. So it was after hours, so I had to call the police station to get them to come out here. And then the light company beat the cops out here. They were here for a good 30 minutes before they got here, asking what happened. So we lost power. I lost internet. They finally got the internet back on. It was Friday evening because the power come back on that night, but we couldn't get the internet till Friday. And then I don't make videos on Saturday and Sunday, because that's weekend I spend it with Timmy, my fiance. So I was gonna make a video yesterday, but I believe it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night we went to eat at Frankie's Pizza in Lenore, and they have a band, and we was up there eating and listening to them. And somebody he knew, he went to the bar to get something. I don't remember what it was. And he was gone for a while, but I was sitting there listening to music and enjoying myself. So he come back and told me that it's his half-sister, but we just say she's his sister, that her husband's daddy died. So we had to go over there. We went over Saturday night. And then Sunday, I think we finally got our 72 Chevy fixed, the transmission. We went over and drove it, and then yesterday we had to go to the funeral, so I couldn't make no videos. But on Saturday we went to some consignment shops, and I'm going to show you I'm going to show you what I got. We got this. It says sediment filler. And I thought he could use it to tie up our tomato plants. And he said he didn't know how it would work out in the weather, if it would work good. So I said, well, if you don't use it, I can use that to make Christmas ornaments. Oh yeah, I've had a time. Oh, how did the ghost react? I don't know. I was outside, Connie. Because I had to go talk to the cop and give them the description of the truck. He said, did you see the guy? I said, no, he was on the passenger side, was facing me. I couldn't see the driver's side. And I said, I don't see that good anyway. So, I don't know. He said, if we find him, you'll have to go to court. I said, well, I figured that. So, but I don't think they'll catch him. But I told him I could use this and make Christmas ornaments, because I made Christmas ornaments last year. So we got maybe 2 plans with it. And then it was we got 25% off of everything. But I think this was like $4 for this, and we got it for $3 something. And then I couldn't find my notebooks, but I bought a notebook so I could copy them songs down for you, Anita, and give them to Daddy where he can see them. But it was 50 cents. It's brand new. It ain't never been used. And we got it for a quarter. And then we bought, I'll get my shoes that we got. Or mine anyway. He bought me these pair of shoes to wear. And he got him a pair. Mine was $8, so they said it was $4.75, and she didn't charge him but $3 for his shoes. And then I did get some yarn. And this is the Meridian Specialty yarn. It's got glitter in it. Oh, they're from Bessemer, North Carolina. Huh. Arctic something. The heck, it don't even give the size of the weight of the yarn or what size hook to use or nothing. But they got it. It was $2.95. They marked it down to $2, and I got 2 of them. So this was like $1.50. I got 2 of them, and then let's see. Oh yeah, and I got some more polyfill. Yeah, they feel good on my feet, Anita. But they're brand new practically, and I have to break them in. Where did I find that? I found that at, it's a thrift store we got here. It's in Valdez, North Carolina. It's called Foothills Thrift Store. They also, what you spend, they donate and build ramps for people that need wheelchair ramps or people that just can't get upstairs that need a flatter surface. So, and then I got some more yarn, and it was 50 cents, and it's sock yarn. It's the Perfect Pair Pierre Parfait. And it's a super fine one. It does have all the information. 3.25 hook. I don't know about the needles. Oh, 2.75. And the color says fire. But I got 2 of those. That's all they had of those. So they had some blanket yarn, but they wanted too much for it at a thrift store, I thought. So I didn't get it. But that's where most of my yarn comes from, is a thrift store. So I usually don't pay that much for them. But I wasn't going to give that price for that blanket yarn when I can get it cheaper somewhere else. Especially from a thrift store. But it was 25% off on Saturdays. The whole store is 25% off of what they got it priced for. So we usually go. It's been a while since we've been able to do it because we've been worrying with that truck, and then before that he was staying with his daddy. So Connie, you just went shopping, online shopping. I don't know how to order online, so I can't do all that. But mostly when I go to yarn stores, I just look for yarn or old clocks or watches or old jewelry boxes. I got one from the 1920s, and it had the dancing girl in it, and it still works. I think we gave $3 for it. The only thing wrong with it, it had a mirror in it, but part of it was broke off, so, but I still kept it. And we did find an old wind-up watch. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't never made a bucket hat. Probably need to, though. Oh, you want to go into a store and shop? Yeah, it's been a while since we got to go to them thrift stores. So, last time I went shopping, I bought them Pioneer Woman hooks, and I can't remember what else. What's my favorite thing to crochet? I don't know. I really like to crochet anything, but most of what I crochet for Christmas presents is like amigurumis and blankets, but I really like the amigurumis. So, and I've got to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta make 7 amigurumis before Christmas. It was gonna be 9, but they can wait next year for the other ones. You think you just saw a ghost? You probably did. He's been acting up this morning. Yeah, he's been acting up really bad this morning. Well, she might have saw smoke too, but the ghost is acting up. I know I got one video on here. You can see an orb. It comes from over there out of my son's room, or what was my son's room. Comes over here and comes to the window and goes all the way through the kitchen. But it was a big old orb like this. So try not to put them on there if I see there's something in it. I know there's several photos on Facebook that I put up, and there was a bunch of orbs. Well, you might have seen him, Connie, because I can feel him. I know he's around here. And like I said, he's been acting up this morning. No, I haven't seen it, Anita. What kind of stuff they got for Dolly? Let's see, where was I at that I saw something that had Dolly? Oh, it was Walmart. Had to go to Walmart yesterday too to pay her phone bill. And I've been looking at the stuff to do my own nails instead of having them done. And they got like a dip, and then they got the acrylic overlay. I think I might just do the dip. It looks easier. But I was looking, they had a drill set, and I was looking to see how much it was so I can save up or hint to some people I want it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got a lot of her music in my car. So, and I got tapes in the house because we got a tape player in here. I got my CDs out in the car because I have a CD player. Well, I looked up this morning about the dip, and there's one video that shows how to do it really good. And you have to put a primer on. You got to first clean them. Oh my Lord. That's at Dollar General. I'll have to go check that out. Is it Dollar General or a Dollar Tree? I think it was Dollar General. Yeah. Yeah, I saw something in the hair part. Hair and nail part for Dolly. I can't remember what it was. But I was looking for one of them nail things. And if you get the dip, it said all you have to do is, like, I'll have to clean all this off and file my nails down real good and push my cuticles back. And then you put like a primer on it and a top coat, and you stick it down in the dip. You just dip your whole finger in it, and then you take it out and you dust it off. You put another thing of primer and another top coat, and do it again. She does that about 3 times, and then I guess after that I'll have to paint it if I'm going to paint it. But I have this thing in there where you can take fingernail polish and put over it, and it makes like butterflies and stuff on your nails. Might do that next time. But they're not growing out too much, so I think I almost got enough for the dip set. But I want to save up and oh my goodness. I have to go check that out. I can't remember what I saw at Walmart, but it was near the nail sec. It was on the nail section. I think it might have been hair dye. I think it's on the hair dye aisle. Because I was kind of in a hurry because I had to go pay that phone bill, and then I had to come back and get ready for that funeral. So I didn't have much time to look. And they gave me a hard time about paying the phone bill, said that I'm not him, and the only way I could pay is if I changed the bill in my name. And I said, y'all are just crazy. I said, I've been paying it all these years, and now you ain't going to do it. Yeah. I usually use gloves because mostly what I do is pull weeds, and some of it is poison ivy. So I just got a whole bunch of gloves, and I pull that up, and then I take them off so I don't get. I ain't allergic to poison ivy, but he is, so. Yeah, we got an old wind-up watch yesterday from Timex. He's been working on it, trying to get it to work because it didn't work. He's got it working. As long as he wears it to work, when he takes it off, I said, well, it might be one of them that's automatic. That it has to have the movement of your arm to work, unless you put in the sun. Yeah, we don't plant carrots or potatoes or anything like that. We just got a few tomato plants. Hopefully this week on Friday I can show y'all my plants and my tomato plants and my um, hummingbird and my banana tree. I took Mama one of the hummingbird plants that I planted, and then we're gonna dig her up a banana tree and take it to her. I told her, I said, you'll have to put it in a house in a pot where it'll have time to root because it won't. I would like to see it, Anita. Thank you. Because it won't have time to root in the ground before winter. She puts it in the ground now, so I just told her she'd have to plant it in a pot and then put it in the house. Then she can plant it around April or May next year. Because we got a few little ones coming up now. Yeah, I guess I'll get a little bit more time. Well, Nita, if you live closer, I'd let you have one. But I don't know if it'll make it to shipping or not. Yeah, we started out with one, and then I think we've had it for 3 years. And we got great big old, they've come up in 2 years. Then this year they sprouted 3 little ones. They're probably about that tall. So I figured I knew Mama wanted one. Well, if I knew they would do good in the mail, I would send you some hen and biddies. Or chickens and hens, as some people call them. I got a bunch of those. I don't know if my hummingbird vine would do any good either, so. Yeah, some of them produce, Connie, and some don't. Timmy had one at his mom's when he still lived at home, and it had those little bananas, which are called plantains, or however you say it. But he said they were nasty. I said, yeah, you have to fix them a certain way or they're not any good. That's what I learned on the cooking shows on TV. But these ain't produced. They just got big old. I mean, it's really pretty this year in green. And we didn't think it was going to come back up because it done something weird this year. It had like brown stuff covering it. And then the guy that works with Timmy, he said his was doing the same thing. And then the guy that fixed our Chevy, his was doing the same thing. But it's the second time it's when we had to get the linkage fixed in our Chevrolet car. I went over because I thought I saw it coming out and it was coming back out. So I told myself, well, I bet ours will come back out. And they did. Bigger and brighter green. I don't know what happened to them. But Timmy said he got tired of digging that big one up. Oh, my Lord. That's just a little bit high. Yeah, my mom and daddy's both borderline diabetics, so I can understand daddy, but I don't know why mama's sugar's high. Because daddy wants to eat sweets all the time. Because I took mama that tea, Anita, Saturday, and she I called her last night to see if she wanted that banana tree because I thought she had told me she did and I couldn't remember. And Timmy wanted to take it to her. So I called her and I said, "You drink any of that tea?" She said, "No." She said, "I was going to fix me some here in a little bit." And she said, "I'm not supposed to have no sugar." I said, "Well, just put a little bit of sugar in it." I said, "You don't have to put a whole bunch." But that flavored tea that I took her that I had, where she could stick both bags in there, it's pretty sweet anyway. I'll have to call her here in a little bit. I called her one time and Daddy ain't answered his phone. So I'll have to call her back and see if she's drunk, if she did drink any. Because Mama said, "Well, it might help me sleep." I said, "No, I don't know. It ain't no sleeping tea." I said, "Tea usually keeps me awake." So I don't know. But she said to tell you thank you, Anita, for that tea. I don't know if it does or not. Mama hadn't heard of it, and I don't know. I guess we'll have to find it somewhere. I don't know if they sell it in the grocery store or not, but might look online and see where you can buy it at. Yes, Connie. She gave Mama some, and I took it over there. I need to find out if she's drunk any of it. But I gave her some of my jasmine tea with moonshine. I don't know. I don't care too much for moonshine. I can't order it. Okay. I'm gonna wait and see if she's gonna drink it or not. But I sent tea 4 tea bags. So it has jasmine in it. I'm getting a dang weather alert. Yeah, it'll probably be raining by the time I have to go get my son's girlfriend from school. Take her to work. She goes to the end of July, and then I won't have to take her to school and go pick her up. Oh, is it? Well, I know I won't get Mama to drink that, so because Mama don't like moonshine. She used to drink, but she quit drinking. I'll be praying for you, Anita, that it goes right good for you. Yeah, I need to go fix me some more of that tea I got from Charity at Frog Crochet. On that giveaway I won from Connie, she sent me some. And I ran out of sugar. And he finally got sugar to put in my hummingbird feeder. So I got sugar now. Excuse me. Yeah, I won't have to take her to work or take her to school or pick her up after July the 31st, which would be good. Because I usually lay back down about 6:30. I get up at between 4 and 4:30 for him to go to work, especially if I have a bad headache. You breathing much better now, Connie? Well, if there's anything wrong with your lungs or anything, like I know I have COPD because I took one of them breathing things. Them tests are pretty hard. Because I gave Mama one. I think it was about 2 weeks ago, and Mama said it wore her out. I mean, they know her lungs ain't good. Propam. I can't pronounce that word, Anita. Used to get them migraines when I guess when I hit my teens. And then the last real bad one I had, TJ was about, my son, he was about 5. And I don't remember too much. I know I had showed TJ the buttons, and I had taught him to read the names on the buttons in case something happened and for an emergency. And somehow he called my sister, and she come and took me to the hospital, but I don't remember nothing. And that was the last migraine I've had till here lately. But I have been stressed out too, and that can cause migraines. Yeah, they told me I had COPD. And that's been about 6 or 7 years ago. But you said they thought you had bronchitis, Connie. Bronchitis can restrict your lungs too, cause I get bronchitis a lot. Yep. Well, asthma definitely restricts your lungs, and so can bronchitis. Because I have asthma too. I've had it all my life. That's why I do breathing treatments. But I haven't had an asthma attack in since I was a child, so hoping I got enough yarn. I done went through one cake and I caked up that second one, and I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. But if I don't, I know I ain't got no pink to match this. I guess I'll have to use some black. Hopefully I got enough. Since I'm going to do this one about 1 inch shorter. Yes, Anita, I do have seizures. I've had pretty bad seizures, but I had a sleep test done and they said that I'm having little seizures all night long while I'm sleeping. So that might be, I might be having more little seizures during the night and it's making me have headaches. You're working on your shawl. And I'm going to try to get this thing done today, and then I'm going to start a gingerbread woman and a gingerbread man amigurumi for Christmas. So I'm going to start those, and I may also go ahead and start the little man off a saw that rides the tricycle. No, they didn't put me on no medicines for him, Anita. She said there's just little ones. I know I worked myself up jerking, and she said that's what it was. And the reason why I had to take the sleep test is because my fiance woke me up 3 times saying I wasn't breathing. I said, "Are you sure I wasn't breathing?" I said, "I have an irregular heartbeat and it slows my breathing down." He said, "No, you wasn't breathing." So I told the doctor and she wanted a sleep test done, so they hooked me up everywhere. Wasn't Didn't make for a good night's sleep. But they said that I was having little bitty seizures, which I had a grandma seizure one time. I went to the doctor for something right after I had my son, and in their waiting room I had they called it a grandma seizure. And I probably should, Anita, because I'm supposed to have what's that called? A CT scan of my brain every year, because I think it's this pupil. It stays bigger than this pupil all the time. It might be this one. And they said that's one signs of uh where you can have seizures. So, but my Aunt Peggy, she had seizures all of her life, but she had a brain tumor. Oh yeah, that was another thing. They said that was a sign of a brain tumor. But everyone I've had done, I ain't had no brain tumor. And see, when I had that grandma seizure in that doctor's office, they told me it wasn't nothing to worry about, that I didn't need medicine. So, I don't know. But that's been almost 25 years ago, 24 years ago. Because it was after my son was born when I went to the doctor's office and had that grandma seizure. But like I said, I've had them ever since I hit my teens. I I've had migraines where I throw up and stuff, so yeah, I didn't even remember that night my son called. When I come to, I guess I must have passed out because when I come to, I was in the hospital. Well, I guess I need to go see him, but I don't have no insurance. So, I know I do wake myself up during the night shaking. Yeah, that's why my aunt passed away. She had a brain tumor. And she had moved to Florida because there was some doctors there that said they could help her. But then it started bleeding, a slight bleed, and they said they couldn't do nothing for her because she would die on the operating table because she was really weak. So they moved back to North Carolina, and we got 3 more years with her. And then it started bleeding really bad, and she finally hemorrhaged from it. But I think she got her brain tumor when she fell down the stairs at school. She fell all the way from the top all the way almost to the bottom and hit her head real hard on one of the steps. And Mama said ever since then she had headaches. So I believe that's where hers come from. Yeah, I'm getting close now. Yeah, I know. I mean, I went in that school. It was Hildebrand Junior High in North Carolina, or Hildebrand High School. And they used to have the ministries in there, Burke County ministries in there. And I took Mama over one time because that's when she's out of work with her back and they needed some food. So, and she showed me the stairs she fell from. It's a wonder she didn't get killed. Yeah, I know. I don't think poke salad's here. She might have already got off here. Yeah, I hope we got that truck fixed, but we drove it Sunday and seems to be okay, but that's what it did the last time and it didn't last but 4 months. But we don't see nothing leaking, so and I know it's hitting passing gear right now. That's what he said that switch was for. I thought it was for overdrive, but he said it was for passing gear or something. She was seasoning your chili with no beans. I don't know how you eat that, Connie. Now, if I get chili to put on my hot dogs that don't have no beans in it. But if I make homemade chili, I have to have beans in it. Well, that was the third time we had it worked on. The first time he said it was the pan, so he fixed the pan. No, wait a minute. First time he said it was the seal that went in the transmission pan. So we changed that. Well, started leaking again 2 days later. So we take it back over there. And he said the pan wasn't sitting up all right, so he put that silicone stuff on. Well, it fixed it for 4 months. And then all of a sudden, there wasn't no transmission fluid enough to put it in gear. So he put that dye stuff in there, and he said that's where all the dye went. So hopefully it's fixed. Because while he was doing that, he changed the back seal and the transmission seal. And then there's like a seal to the linkage. He ain't replaced it, or the front seal. But there's also another seal in the front that goes around the torque converter. We ain't replaced it either. I don't know, sometimes I wish my car didn't work. I get tired of driving. Because through the week I have to take my son's girlfriend to school, and then I have to go pick her up, and if she has to work, I have to sit over there as she gets ready to go to work. But like I said, she gets out July the 31st, so I guess the only thing I'll have to do is to pick her up and take her to work till she gets her license. Who's cornbread? Yeah, I put pinto beans, Great Northerns, and navy beans in my chili with hamburger meat and the chili powder, and I put a little bit of crushed red pepper. Oh, Frank. Oh, that's y'all's name. Okay. I just call him the biscuit because that's what I'm used to calling him. And I put tomato juice in my chili. Ain't made none in a while. Connie, you're making me want to make some chili. Just got through heating up pot roast I made over the weekend. He wanted another pot roast this weekend. Oh, you do chili hot beans. I don't know. I don't like nothing real hot because it tears my stomach up. But I put just a little bit of the crushed red pepper flakes in mine. I don't know. By the time I get through cooking mine, my beans are really about mashed. It's not that I don't like nothing hot. It tears my stomach up because I got irritable bowel syndrome. with the part that makes you go to the bathroom all the time. So I have to stay away from spicy foods. And I put onions and bell peppers in it. Then I do regular put like crushed tomatoes in mine. Also, oh, picnic shoulder. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait till the winter time, make my chili. Ain't me, but me and Timmy here, and I have to make a big pot. You do onions and tomato sauce, yeah. I do the tomato juice, and I put a little bit of tomato paste in mine. But that's what I had to learn from Mama. That's how she fixes hers. Hey Anita, when you season your meat, something I found good to put on it, especially steak, is the coriander that looks like powder. I ain't never tried the canned chili. Might need to. Like I said, it's only me and Timmy here, and I always have to make a big pot, and I don't know how to make a small pot. And if you get that coriander, that's ground coriander, and put it on your meat, it tastes really good. That's what we put on my steaks and all my meat to flavor it. I got to measure again. Okay. Now. Yeah, I use that coriander because we went to Bob Evans, I believe it was, and they had a good steak for breakfast, and you got eggs, and they had the coriander seeds. They didn't have the crush or the ground, but I got the ground at the store, and it makes it better. Measure and see where I'm at. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. I remember that on that coal miner's daughter. And she got on the radio station and talking like it. I think I'm mad. All right, now let's see. Let's see what I'm supposed to have here. Well, this thing does not want to measure right. Keep getting different measurements every time I do it. Try it again. Well, try it again. Keeps curling up too bad. Coriander is Corrinder. Now you can even put it on chicken. You can put it on any type of meat, and it's good. I think I spelled it wrong. I put 2 R's in it instead of 1. Alright, that's right. Okay, I got 4 more inches on there. Well, I guess I'm gonna hop off for today. I need to go in there and wash my dishes from where I ate. And get ready to go pick up his girlfriend from school. And then sit at her house till 3:30 and take her to work. So, Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. Hopefully I can make my video tomorrow. Yeah, Mrs. Dash is good too. You have a good day too, sis, and I love you. And I'll see everybody hopefully tomorrow. God's willing and the creek don't rise. Because I do have a creek down here that does get up. So I will see y'all tomorrow for Whip It Wednesday. And I hope everybody has an awesome day. Please be kind to others and be kind to yourself. We all deserve it. Bye-bye.